Hey everyone, my name is Chetwynd Osborne and this short video will be looking at ecosystem function and pet trade of yellow-footed tortoise in Guyana. Yellow-footed tortoise, known as Chetwynd denticulata, is a reptile of family Tessunidae and is known as the largest mainland tortoise of South America, growing up to a length of 82 centimeters in the wild. The head, central large-scale covering, and forelimbs have yellowish highlights, while the belly shell is yellowish-brown, hence the name. Generally, the male species have a concave underside, while the female species have a flat underside with longer tails and usually heavier. Omnivorous reptiles that typically feed on green leaves, flowers, and fruits and opportunistically on meat. They also ingest abrasive objects such as soil, sand, and pebbles to aid with their digestion since they swallow foods whole. These species have diurnal activity and they communicate among themselves by means of touch and chemical signals, which are both critical roles during courtship. Yellow-footed tortoise is tolerant to varying degrees of environmental stress, making them valuable indicators of ecosystem health. We will now turn our attention to two short clips that demonstrate their activity.
These species usually inhabit tropical evergreen and deciduous rainforests as well as wet and dry savannas and other areas where water and humidity exists across countries such as Bolivia, Brazil, Colombia, Ecuador, French Guyana, Peru, Suriname, Venezuela, Trinidad and Tobago, and introduced into Dominica and Guadeloupe. Biodiversity assessments conducted by World Wildlife Fund and Global Wildlife Conservation in Guyana during 2014 recorded high abundance of yellow-footed tortoise, more than 30 individuals in neotropical forests of Kaieteur Plateau and Upper Berbice River. The high abundance indicates reduced hunting pressures and habitat destruction since this group is highly overexploited in Guyana. Biodiversity assessment conducted by Environmental Engineering Solutions in 2013 recorded low abundance of yellow-footed tortoise, 15 individuals, in Baishanling Forest Concession Upper Berbice Region 6. This low abundance was due to high hunting pressures and habitat destruction from logging and mining. The International Union for Conservation of Nature (IUCN) Red List classifies the yellow-footed tortoise as vulnerable due to the immense anthropogenic threats they face. Convention of International Trade of Endangered Species CITES has the yellow-footed tortoise listed in Appendix 2, and Guyana quota on trade and export for 2016 is 704. Major threats faced include hunting, international pet trade, commercial meat demand, and live capture to rear until they reach cooking size. These species' instrumental values in terms of pet trade and commercial meat outweigh their intrinsic values in terms of bioindicators of ecosystem health. The slow growth rate, late sexual maturity, and low reproductive rate renders these species susceptible to harvesting impacts, thus continued population decline. According to Duplaix 2001, yellow-footed tortoise generates a fair amount of trade revenue in Guyana, US dollars 11,968 in 1998 and US dollars 9,418 in 1999. More recent trade revenue is still being quantified. A survey conducted by Canon 2014 revealed that average gold price continued to climb from 2001 to 2012 with increased losses of forests since these ecosystems are converted into mining claims, small, medium, and large, to satisfy humans' economic gain. These forms of conversions are detrimental to many habitats and breeding locations for these yellow-footed tortoise and would undoubtedly negatively impact their future survival. A survey conducted by Butler 2016 revealed that over the years from 2001 to 2012, logging has impacted the forests of Guyana significantly and resulted in a peak loss of about 11,500 hectares in 2012. Such losses will damage yellow-footed tortoise habitats. Even though Guyana covers a large surface area as compared to other South American countries, the abundance of yellow-footed tortoise is lower in comparison to other reptile species, hence the need to conserve. 1. The listing of this species in CITES Appendix 2 indicates careful monitoring in relation to international trade. 2. Captive breeding is done to satisfy humans' economic needs in the pet trade, and this process reduces the burden on the wild population. And 3. Maintaining the integrity of undisturbed forests by prohibiting gold mining, logging, and hunting in these areas. These are the main references used. Some more references. This is the end. Thank you.